One single time stamp and the whole story fell apart.
This is one of those cases that still gives me chills.
When 32-year-old Sarah Nolan was reported missing, the police started by piecing together her daily routine. It was predictable, almost comforting in its simplicity. Gym in the morning, followed by a stop at her favorite coffee shop, and then back home. Everything seemed to line up perfectly, almost too perfectly. The first officers on the scene found her car parked right outside her apartment building. The doors were locked, the lights were off. From the outside, you wouldn't have guessed anything was wrong. It looked like a normal Tuesday evening. Inside, the investigation began, and that's when things started to get strange. The first real clue came from her smartwatch. It had recorded movement at exactly 9:42 p.m., the night she disappeared. The data showed a steady walking pace, nothing erratic. But here's where the timeline gets twisted. According to her phone's health app, Sarah was supposed to be asleep at that exact time. Her phone, which was found on her nightstand, had registered that she'd settled down for the night, just like she always did. At first, the police chalked it up to a technical glitch. A smartwatch misreading, a phone app error, it happens all the time, right? They almost dismissed it completely. That's what the killer was counting on. But one detective, a rookie, couldn't let it go. He started digging into Sarah's personal habits, interviewing friends and family, asking about the little things. That's when he stumbled upon a crucial detail, a detail that changed everything. Sarah Nolan never ever slept with her smartwatch on. Not once. She complained it was uncomfortable and that the light from the screen would wake her up. Her friends were adamant about it. This tiny piece of information turned the entire investigation on its head. If Sarah wasn't wearing her watch, but the watch was still moving, it could only mean one thing. Someone else had it on. Someone was walking around deliberately mimicking her life, wearing her digital footprint like a disguise. That's when the horrifying truth came into focus. The routine wasn't proof that she was safe, it was a script. A carefully constructed alibi created by someone who knew her every move. The gym, the coffee, the quiet night at home, it was all a performance to throw everyone off the scent. The killer wasn't just trying to hide a crime. They were trying to control the narrative, to make it look like Sarah simply vanished into thin air. They were using her own technology, her own patterns against her. So this brings us to the question that haunts this case. Who wanted her movements tracked after she was already gone? Who was so desperate to control the story that they would wear a dead woman's watch? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more mysteries that will keep you guessing. Thanks for watching.